What's up, guys? Welcome to my review of the Dynamic Discs Breakout. Big thank you to Dynamic Discs for sponsoring this review. Go to dynamicdiscs.com to check out their full selection of DD, Westside, and Latitude plastic, as well as all their bags and apparel, other gear, and also make sure you're subscribed to them on YouTube as well. They're always putting out interesting content, and I appreciate their support of my channel very much. Let's get into the review of the Breakout. Very interesting disc. Had a great time testing this one. Dynamic Discs Breakout, understable driver, Lucid plastic, one of the best. Here are some flight numbers. I think those are pretty spot on for my testing, for sure. Taking a look at this thing, pretty flat top, and I like that very much. It's got a really comfortable feel in the hand for me. Very nice kind of small rim for Speed 8. There's not much of a rim there to have to get your hand around, so it's really comfortable. I don't think anyone would have a hard time getting a nice, comfortable grip on this disc. Feels really great in my hand for sure. So the Breakouts by design are very lightweight discs. This one is 100, if I can find it on camera, 156 grams, as you can see right there. Here's a look at the rim profile. Nothing terribly remarkable there. You just kind of have to take a look and see what you can see. Kind of sweeps over here to a nice flat edge there. And yeah, comfortable feel in the hand, no issues there at all. Again, flat top as well, which I like. And good stuff. Lucid plastic. I mean, basically broken record at this point. I've reviewed so many Lucid Opto discs, but stuff comes in really nice bright colors, as you can see. It's very durable and has a nice grippy feel straight off the shelf. I like this plastic very much. One of my favorites on the market. Let's put it up next to a couple other options. We have, first of all, this is an old 150 class Star Valkyrie. This was my first good driver I ever owned in my career. My first Ace disc as well. Here it is next to the Breakout. You can see there's definitely some differences there, but I thought that would be an interesting comparison. Definitely similar in terms of flight. And then also one of my older run Opto Furies. I would say the Fury maybe has more natural turn to it than the Breakout even. Fury's very understable disc. I didn't throw these back to back, but I know my lighter weight Fury that I throw for my flippy shots is definitely seems to be a little bit more flippy and touchy than this Breakout. Let's talk about the flight of this thing. We have Jason Harden helping us out with some flight demos. He is the 2018 Under 18 World Champion from here in Portland, Oregon. For me, this thing flies a lot straighter and doesn't get quite as much natural turn as Jason was getting out of it, because he has a big arm. He throws considerably farther than me and most other people in the Portland area. So yeah, keep that in mind when you're watching him demo this disc. But the Breakout is kind of more intended for newer players. I don't necessarily feel as though it's a super flippy, like, beginner disc by any means. I was pretty surprised overall by the flights I was getting out of this thing. Really nice glide, really nice straight flight. I give it a little hyzer, let it stand up and work, and it would just fly super straight. The light weight helps it kind of keep up in the air and float down the fairway for a long period of time. And it's not really that touchy. I can throw it and get it to flip and roll very easily if I want it to do that. If I want to throw a turnover or roller, it's very available with the Breakout. But it's not so flippy that it's difficult to control, even for me and the arm that I have. So I think this would be a really good option for any kind of more average player to lower arm speed players that don't have a lot of power. You just want something that you can throw nice and smooth and let it stand up and do the work. The Breakout has a nice speed, a nice glide to it to allow you to throw really nice straight flights and not have to worry about it flipping on you too much. If you learn how to control it, you throw with touch. It's a really nice flying disc. It kind of reminds me of an Escape, not quite as glidey or as far flying. Definitely a little flippier, a little touchier, but really not that different. I think these discs kind of have like a reputation of being like a super flippy beginner disc. Like I tested it next to the Witness. The Witness is considerably more understable than the Breakout. But yeah, Breakout's a really nice hyzer flip disc, smooth, straight shots, and a great disc for you to check out if you're one of those players that just doesn't have a lot of power and you need something that'll fly straight for you. Or again, turnovers, rollers, and all that kind of stuff, given the angle. It'll definitely get the job done for you. So that's my review on the Breakout. One of those discs that kind of surprised me during testing. I was happy to get it done and happy to get a review out for you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll check you later. Cheers.